wins this one at the 3. And this drive will start inside the 25.
First and 10 at their own 24-yard line.
All right, let's get this show on the road. It is 1st and 10.
Here we go.
Straight to the air is Richardson. Escapes out to the left. And he just gets rid of it. Knew he had a couple of plays left. Didn't want to take a risk there on 1st down.
That may not look like much on tomorrow's great.
Moving quickly, trying to get set again.
Makes it 3rd and 8.
Richardson on 3rd. He finds the rookie from Mississippi State. Complete. And he's going to bring this down to their 35. They're going to move the chains after a big play. 39 yards.
Now, right there, that's what you want to see on your opening drive. Boom. Connect on a big shot, and instantly you set a tone that you're not going to be afraid to be aggressive in this game today. Boy, do I love that.
He's got a screen to the running back. And this drives him back at a field goal range, Brock, as he stopped for loss of yardage. All right, here we go. 2nd down. Shotgun snap now to Richardson. Throws into heavy traffic, and it's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles have it now on his 8th pick of the year. So what happened there, partner? Looked like he found an early rhythm on that opening series until that last throw.
Yeah, fine line between confidence, which he certainly had, and rhythm, and then also just unwise decision-making, forcing that pick.
That's caught with Saquon Barkley. What a hit! He gets flattened to the ground.
When there's heat, that blitz coming off the snap, that QB's eyes, you could see it right away. He got to his check down in a hurry. But Kate, here's the key. Quarterback and running back have to be on the same page. The two were right there, and netted some positive yards.
Going deep down the left sideline. That finds him deep down the sideline. And he's got this one down to the enemy 35 before they force him out. So a new set of downs. Here we go. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. Flushed out of the pocket. Couldn't connect right side. It's incomplete. All right, partner, Tex in the perimeter early there. Coverage held up. Could be a tough day for those outside receivers to make an impact.
Okay, partner, testing you here. You've heard me say this a lot. Okay, coordinator's job is to get you man-to-man coverage, and your job is
to win it. He finds Brown right side. And the defense waiting for him at the line, and he goes down.
It was as if the defense knew what play was coming. That was a play they knew they could defend, and boy, did they ever, stopping it right at the line of scrimmage.
This drive in jeopardy. Here's a 3rd and 10. Hurts yet again. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. Big gain, 14 on the play. And that's good for an Eagles 1st down. It's Hurts once again. Headed out right. Too much lead on that throw. That falls incomplete ahead of his target. Was Devontae Smith the intended receiver? And it sets up 2nd down. Hurts throwing again. Escapes the pocket. And he just got it away before the hit, but the pass winds up incomplete. It's going to be 3rd down.
Well,
Y'all playing, JJ?
earning that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target, hit him, altered that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Last pass unsuccessful, and they have 3rd down here. Timeout called by the Chargers. They're first. And after using an early one, 2 left for him to spend. Last pass unsuccessful. Let's see what they do on 3rd down. And again, here's Hurts. And he's caught. He's got Brown. And he is well clear of that marker. That effort's going to set them up with a 1st and goal.
First and goal, Philadelphia.
inside the red zone. Buying some time left. And he just hucks this one away. Wasn't going to risk a throw or force something. It brings up second down.
Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. Rather than force something with no one open and risk a turnover, he wisely just threw it away.
So after the incomplete pass, here's second and goal. Hurts now from the gun. On the move, headed right. That one connects. And he's able to get it to the 2 before the stop.
It's one thing to draw all these routes up when you're in the pocket. It's quite another when a play breaks down. Timing on routes change when you leave the pocket and scramble. What a great adjustment to still deliver a clean ball.
2 yards away from a touchdown to begin this game. Here's third and goal. Shotgun snap for Hurts. And he carries it in for the touchdown. The Eagles have a great first drive and get the game's first points. Jalen Hurts with a touchdown. Point after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles will jump out to a 7-0.
That man say y'all play when you get situated.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return starts at the 3. Well, he loses it on the hit. And the fumble recovery is made.
This nigga fumbled the ball.
Before he can really break that return, they're on him to force the fumble and take away possession.
When you get that fumble inside the 20, it means one thing, Kate. Those guys were running with hair on fire. In fact, if you watch a lot of these special teams and kickoff units, you will see them running down the field on touchbacks. It's almost like they're sprinting to the finish line. They sprinted, and they took the ball away to boot. Quarterback of his renown, Kate, I'm not surprised at all to see him throw it into double coverage early. And that incompletion was just going to fuel his confidence that much more to keep forcing it.
After the incomplete pass, here comes second and 10. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And again, it's going to hit the ground, incomplete. Looking for his running back, and 2 straight incompletions have made this third down. Still 10 yards to get this first down as they come to the line. On third down, it's Hurts. And it's incomplete, and that's going to bring up fourth down.
Kate, you know I talk to you all the time about these money downs and third downs and the plan you got to have. It's kind of like a manufacturing plant. You've got to manufacture open looks, and that time, the plant was closed. Well, how about that? He gets to add a field goal to his extra point. And 2 series in, he knows he's played a big role in this one.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Fields this one at the 3.
The Chargers take over first and 10.
LA bringing the offense to the line. Here's first and 10. Shaking off the pick quickly. He's going to throw. It's another first half mistake. He's intercepted again. Jahan Campbell makes the play. That deficit, and that's nothing, Brock. They are right in this game, but they'll make it fine if they keep hurting their cause with these interceptions.
Play smart, not scared. That's a mantra that the Colts and Tom Moore and Peyton play smart football, not scared to make a mistake. And right now, he is just making way too many mistakes.
He's him on the quick hitter. And he's got a decent game before being brought down.
You know, Kate, over the years, I've heard defensive coordinators say, hey, you got to earn the right to rush the passer. You got to earn the right for me to call blitzes. And when you call a blitz and you don't get home and you don't hit the quarterback, you've earned nothing.
Second and 6 coming up here. Here's Hurts. Rolling left, buying some time. Into the end zone, but not brought in. It falls incomplete. And will bring up third down.
Kate, this quarterback gets out of the pocket, genuinely a coin toss, whether he's going to keep it with his legs or put it in the air. A sigh of relief there defensively as that ball falls incomplete.
They'll throw, third and long. Forced out to his right. Another kick bounces off their hands in the end zone, Brock. Back-to-back chances to escape the field, and they dropped both interceptions. Almost a completion of the wrong team there. And now they're up against it here on fourth down. They'll go. Hurts. Chased out to his right. And that's going to wind up incomplete as their gamble doesn't pay off. They're going to turn this one over on downs.
You know, Kate, I don't think I've ever met a defender that cares. All they want to do is get off the field. Doesn't matter if it's a drop pass, deflection, breakup, even an interception. Challenged by the offense to get one more stop to get off the field, and that's exactly what they did.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Close to the hurry up here.
A 4-yard loss brings up 2nd and 14 at the 9-yard line.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This one delivered off target, Brock. That's incomplete.
Incomplete.
No luck finding his receiver that time. So now it's going to be 3rd and long.
Coverage.
I hate to be Mr. Negative guy, but a sack 2 plays ago, an incompletion right there. All that's missing, Kate, is an interception on this play, and you're going to hand this quarterback a misfortune trifecta that nobody wants.
Defense near the stop. Need to hold once more here on 3rd down. Here he goes. 3rd and long. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. So on 4th down, here's J.K. Scott on to punt it away for the Chargers. He bunted 3 times in the win last week, and this one is away. Looking to return from the 29. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
1st and 10 at their own 42-yard line.
Eagles in a good spot here as they come up to the line. 1st and 10. Pressure coming. It's Hurts. Into a ton of traffic, and this one's intercepted. And the Chargers take over just shy of the 40.
So many of these NFL facilities we travel around, and we see signage all over the place. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. It's about protecting it offensively, and it's about doing just that, taking it away defensively.
On 1st down, it's Richardson. They get it right back. That's intercepted. Jahan Campbell makes the play. And the Eagles come through with a big play to close out our opening quarter. Ready now for our 2nd quarter. The Eagles have the football. They have it following that interception on the final play of the 1st quarter. Getting out to his left. And wow, nearly a pick on that check down. Get lucky that he couldn't hang on to it, and it fell incomplete.
I can say this definitively. That is not the way you thank your defense for giving you the football. Don't follow that other quarterback steps and toss it right back to him. He got away with one.
Escapes the pocket. Jumps it off to Barker, complete. And this play's nearly going to reach that 25-yard line. Defender there to take him out just short of it. All right, they look set now. Here we go, 1st and 10. Blitz coming here. Hurts. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete.
That was almost a nice chunk play where he was able to recover and provide the hit that dislodges the football. You like to see that physical edge and scrappiness to contest any kind of shot plays deep.
Hurts trying again on 2nd down. On the move, hit it right.
Are you?
Complete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Once that quarterback broke the pocket, kind of turns into like a zone read option a little bit. Kate, you got a couple choices. Keep it yourself or try to force the throw. There was nowhere to go. He really should have used his legs.
Third and long for him here. That's complete. Here's Brown. And he's brought down. They're going to mark him at the 14.
Complete to Marquise
They'll
Brown.
come up on 1st and 10.
A gain of 13 yards. And an Eagle
From the red
first
zone
down.
now. Finding Brown, back-to-back plays.
Complete
And they bring him down at the 7-yard line.
It's a gain of 7.
2nd and 3 now.
Second and 3 at the 7-yard line.
He's going to throw it again. He rolls to his right. And they don't get any help on this 2nd down, Brock. He is out right along the line, so no gain.
It's a gain of a yard.
Positive yardage is positive yardage, and he gets what he can before protecting himself and getting out of bounds. But it still leaves him a little bit short of the first on what looked like a broken play.
Caught just shy of the goal line. And he's going to have enough for the first down. Not by much. But he got it. That's all that matters. Sets him up with a 1st and goal.
At the 3-yard line.
Hurts. Buys time, rolling right. And they get to him way behind the line on this one and take him down. And it's step 1 towards the goal line stand. Still going to need a couple more, though. 2nd and goal coming up.
It's 2nd down and goal.
Throwing from the gun. Cut near the goal line. And he's forced out of bounds after a nice play there. But still, Brock, not enough to avoid 3rd down. Now Hurts. Bails out of the pocket quick. And he's got it. Touchdown, Philadelphia.
Complete to
The
Saquon
Eagles
Barkley.
kick it off and get points on the ensuing drive. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown.
The kick
Extra
is
point up and good by Elliott. And the Eagles take a 3-possession lead.
Chargers nothing. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Here's a return from the 7. Making some progress here. Races past midfield. Space, left sideline, and he's off to the races. Touchdown on an incredible return. Well, when it's set up perfectly, Brock, and you get an exciting return man back there fielding it, wow, there are not many plays in football more exciting than taking a kick back for 6.
Find those blockers, follow those blockers, and then step on the gas. So simple for me to describe, yet so tough to execute on the field.
Fielded at the 7. And he's brought down just inside the 25.
At their own 23-yard line.
Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Forced out to his right. Lateral goes haywire. It's out. And it's scooped up by the Chargers. And he will take it back for the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers face a 4-point deficit. Dicker's extra point is up and good. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
17. Chargers 14. Hubert Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Nice little energy on their sideline after that fumble return scored. And with plenty of energy, he'll send this one away. Brown with a return here. This makes it up to the 25.
Eagles take over 1st and 10. That's their own 25-yard line.
Philadelphia settles and ready. It's 1st and 10. Back to throw, Hurts. Ooh, he got hit as he was throwing, and unsurprisingly, he falls incomplete. 2nd down coming up.
That is a DB's best friend, pressure. That pressure earned that incompletion. They came in before he could find a target and hit him to alter that last-second attempt to get rid of it.
Gonna let this one fly deep downfield. They connect on the deep shot. It's a Philadelphia touchdown. The Eagles make it a 9-point advantage. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His second scoring catch of the game.
Jake Elliott on the
I think he'll take his highlights however he can get them on a handoff, pin off, a pass. It really doesn't matter. The important thing is he gets the ball. He gets the touch. He can do his damage. Big time.
Chargers 14. Jake Elliott to kick off for Philadelphia.
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. This return starts at the 5. Making some progress here. Finds a seam, left side, is off to the races. Touchdown on an incredible return. Dicker on now for the PAT. The point after splits the uprights. And the Chargers cut it to a field goal game.
Chargers 21.
After watching one kick get taken back, partner, let's see how well they can replicate it as this one's away. Has this at the 6. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Throwing here, Hurts. Flush down out to his left. Now he's going to air this one out long. He's got it deep downfield. And he is stopped as he reaches that 46-yard line. It's a pickup of 26. And that'll be good for a Philadelphia 1st down.
Wow, certainly found the weak spot in the coverage with that catch. Really goes to show they trust every single player, receiver, running back, in that case tight end, to be a playmaker in this offense.
On 1st and 10, it's Hurts. Buying some time right. He finds Brown right side. And he's taken down directly on that 43-yard line. That's an 11-yard pickup, and it gives them the 1st down. Shotgun snap for Hurts. Chased out to his right. Moving right, airs it out down the sideline. And they can't connect on the deep low. Still a couple of snaps to play with, though, here. We've got 2nd down.
That's somebody they're going to look for if he has any space deep. That space, though, Kate, just disappeared between when he let that pass go and when he actually made it down the field.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And like an empty wrapper, he just throws that one away.
Kate, I got to believe he harkened back to that earlier pick and thought the better of making another. Getting outside the pocket, he was either going to try to run for it, had nowhere to go, so he simply threw it away.
Escapes the pocket. Moving right, airs it out down this. And oh, someone stepped in. It's intercepted. And the Chargers will be set up at the 20-yard line following that interception.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at their own 1-yard line.
All right, going empty as they come to the line. It's 1st and 10. Richardson from his own end zone. He had it for a moment, but a quick defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete. Couldn't get it to a Rondé Gadsden the second. And now they face 2nd down. Throwing again here from the end zone. That's Mitchell on the slant. And we will have this to up around about the 15-yard line. The Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away.
The Chargers 1st down.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Defender arrives right as the ball does, and the hit knocks it free. Incomplete. Couldn't find Rondé Gadsden the second on that throw. And we'll see what they do here on 2nd down. Got the one-on-one they wanted, Brock, on that slant, but just not enough to get the completion.
Yeah, you got to create separation. We all love the slant route. It could be super effective, but you got to beat press. You got to beat jam. You got to beat off man, and you got to create separation.
Pocket isn't holding up. They're able to drop it. Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. They'll have 2 left to work with before halftime.
When nothing opens up, that becomes a pretty clear throwaway spot. I mean, that is textbook throwaway spot right there, Kate. Get outside the box, chuck it into the third row, and avoid exactly what happened right there. Because now third down is so much harder.
Third and long. It's Richardson. Escapes the pocket. This gets up past the 20. So third and 16. No problem for them as they get the first. Chargers hurrying to the line as the seconds tick away. First down throw here from Richardson. He almost threw another one. Back-to-back throws now that should have been picked off, partner. As he continues making risky decisions with the football. Almost had back-to-back interceptions. A chance for him now to clean things up here on second down. Back to the air. It's Richardson. It's caught. This is left Kentucky. And this is going to take him off and across midfield there at the opposing 45. LA uses a timeout here. It's second. And they still have one in their pocket for what's left of this half. Following that last play, want to keep that pedal down. First and 10 from the 45.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Has him on the quick hitter. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone. They manage 22 on the rip and a first down.
That's just so good. I mean, that is teaching tape right there. It's what you want your guys to do. To not just catch it and fall down, but have a plan. Yes, you got to catch it first, but then have a plan to go attack. Be aggressive. Get those yards after catch. That is a job well done.
That is incomplete. Down to 13 seconds left.
Once a throw at this level, so much speed and length, you got to be real careful. Rarely do you find a clean window down the middle. It's going to be absolutely perfect, and it wasn't there.
Still 10 to go. Second down now from the 23.
19 tight, 19 tight, Bronco 80.
Richardson to throw again. To the corner of the end zone, but incomplete. Oh, he made the catch, but didn't get down in bounds.
Well, he went for it all right there. That was a highlight reel waiting to happen if he could connect. So good to get out of the pocket, keep the play alive, but even better defensively to force the incompletion.
No connection on the last play, and now it's third down. Mitchell gets it from the gun. He's limited to a gain of about 3, which means they are well short. This is fourth down. Now just before the break, a timeout taken by the offense, and they can try for some points going into the break.
For the field goal, a 37-yard attempt.
Dicker connects there, and that's going to tie us up just before halftime. So that's the halfway point of this edition of the NFL on EA Sports. Brock and I will be back right after this.
Cameron Dicker to kick off for the Chargers.
Well, we're set up for an incredible second half. All tied as we kick it away here in quarter number 3. Starting from the 5. He stopped on the run back at the 27.
Take over first and 10 at their own 27-yard line.
Offense to the line. They're going to have trips right to start out. On first down, Hurts. Flushed out of the pocket. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right. Looking for his wide receiver there. So it'll be second down.
This defense, they had a plan, and they've done an excellent job executing it. Instead of a main character, they've reduced this receiver to a footnote. Kudos to the job collectively on defense.
Caught out left. And they're going to bring him down just beyond the 30 at the 31.
There's no question, Kate, with the big plays down the seam or big tight ends, a fan favorite, but it's those type of catches right there. The short yardage, it gets good coverage, contested catches, they really make tight ends a locker room favorite.
This is complete. Downfield to Smith. And he's down to almost... Nope. They're actually going to give him the 30 here. A pickup there of 39. And that's good for an Eagles first down. It's Hurts once again. Well, the pressure nearly got to him, but still a good play defensively as that one falls incomplete.
This is why we hear about closing speed so often when you evaluate players. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released and alter that throw.
He can run it. Cuts his way through a tackle. And he takes this one nearly to the red zone before going out.
Well, you don't get the first down, but I'll tell you this, Kate, that drives the defense and the defensive coordinator nuts. They do everything right. They win, and yet still QB makes something out of nothing.
Here they go, getting set for 3rd and 4. Operating from the gun, here's Hurts. Complete beyond the marker. And he's tackled with the first down yardage.
All they really care about are the results on 3rd down. And that's exactly the result they needed. Enough to keep this drive moving.
First down throwing for Hurts. Throw is caught. And he's going to be driven out, but a nice pickup. Gained about 8. 2nd down.
I know I could sound like a broken record. You're getting the ball out on time and on rhythm. But these outcuts, it is so imperative. And the best of them make it look oh so easy.
Hurts now from the gun. Makes the catch. And it's another first down on this drive. Man, this time they're into 1st and goal.
You know, it sure seems like he knew exactly where he was going with that before the snap. That's a pre-snap decision that led to a post-snap first down.
And again, here's Hurts. Headed out right. And he scores. Touchdown, Philadelphia. The Eagles take the lead right away in half number 2. Saquon Barkley, the touchdown. His 3rd through the air this game.
Come in.
One after added on by Elliott. And the Eagles
Yes,
break
man.
that tie and now lead by 7.
You ready to go home? Okay, I'll tell you, DB, you ready to go?
Elliott's all set for the kickoff. Return coming from the 6. And in the end, he's able to get it to about the 25-yard line before he's hauled down. LA offense all set. Here's 1st and 10.
Come on. Set. Like 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Ready.
They fake the handoff. Now Richardson. Taking a shot deep here. He's got it inside the 10. To the house. Touchdown, LA. The Chargers start the second half with some needed points. So they punch it in for 6, Brock, and now a conversion away from tying this game back up.
This one just has the feel, doesn't it? The makings of a one-score game in the 4th quarter that could go either way.
Dicker tacks on the extra point. And the Chargers tie this game up. Now after tying this game up, they're all set to center away. Brown with a return here. And that's going to set them up just beyond their own 20. and 10. Hurts setting up to throw. Escapes out to the left. No one open on that play, so he's going to chip this one in the county.
Programs all around the league talk about it's all about the ball. It's all about the ball. Well, discretion, the better part of valor in a lot of cases. And right there, he understood it's all about the ball, and I'm not going to risk a turnover. Throwing it away.
And this is brought to a stop up at the 34-yard line. It's a 13-yard play, and that's enough for the first. Throwing now out of the shotgun. He put everything he had into this one. Well, they took their shots, but unsuccessful on that first down throw. Swatted away by the defense.
I say this all the time. You get down there to the red zone, and things happen so fast. Those windows close in a hurry. The quarterback's fortunate. That was one hand and not two hands that got on the football.
That one is incomplete. Couldn't hang on through the contact.
Eventually, Kate, as a quarterback,
Hold on, say it again.
check down after check down after check down. Eventually, that defense will catch on to it, and they'll make him pay and punish him there physically.
Well, I was just exploring my options because I feel like you hadn't committed to me, so you know.
Third down, it's Hurts. Has him running the comeback. And the stop is made.
Until we sit down and say this what we doing, we're not doing that. So I just, you know what I'm saying? I didn't mean to hurt your feelings or nothing, but you know, I gotta be, you know, my honest answers. I just was entertaining because I just wanted to keep my options up. But I could see myself in a relationship with you. I can see us doing this. I'm always.
Roughly to the 34-yard line. That'll go for an 18-yard gain. And that's good for an Eagles first down. Hurts throwing again. He rolls to his right. He finds Brown right side. And he's taken out of bounds as he gets it down near the red zone.
This nigga keep doing them old bullshit ass, go over that route ass nigga.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Falls to the ground out left, incomplete.
I'll tell you this, Kate, they doubled him knowing that was where the pass was. A bit surprising QB still threw it in that direction with how well the defense had that one covered.
Bails out of the pocket quick. And this is incomplete. Could have been a touchdown, but all it is now is a third down.
Hey man, until we sit down and say this what we doing, we ain't doing nothing.
They'll throw, third and long. Hands his back. Here's Barkley. And he's going to be stopped at the 17-yard line.
You can earn your money in the NFL in all sorts of different ways, but defensively,
Because if I just act like I'm in a relationship with everybody I'm talking to, that don't make sense. And when we sit down and say this what we do, you my person, I'm your person. Now I'm obligated to do everything you know what I'm saying? You got my undivided. But I don't know if I got your undivided. I don't know what you got going on. Just, you know, we grown. I don't know what you got going on. And when we sit down at the table, at the nice of the round table, and we say, hey, this what it is, well, this what it is, and everything else ain't what it ain't.
Pretty solid field position starting out here, Brock. He's tackled at the 29.
You ain't gonna get me to sit up here and act like you everything, and then I look at your phone and see some big old black P Diddy dudes.
Shotgun snap now to Richardson. And he will have this across that 40-yard line before they manage to stop it.
You look through her phone and say, damn, that one of them niggas P Diddy hide. Damn. Won't get me like that. But I was just, oh well, I was too. This nigga Zay we got a good game over here, man.
first down from the 42.
50, cut, here we go, here we go.
From the shotgun, it's Richardson. This is thrown towards the defender instead, man. He's the one who makes the play on football. That's not what this offense wants. Incomplete on first down.
Yes, sir. Yeah. If he's not past 50, he's supposed to punt. Oh shit, there you go. He a commissioner. Now you know. Just when you do it now, you just say that look, say that text messages. So when I do it, don't nobody say nothing. Because the commissioner said ain't no rule. Yeah, okay. I got you. All right. I'm glad you told me because I thought it was fourth down. So I'm glad that's what I'm saying. So I'm glad he said something. So now I know. Man, what is this man? Mhm. He don't need Drake no more because he can't put him at tight end. Nope. It's real buck wild, ain't it? Whoa. He released him? How he released him? I'm saying, see what happened was he put him at tight end. So folks was like, you can put a wide receiver at tight end. He's like, no. So now that you can't put him at tight end, shit, you really don't want him. Not that I know of. Yeah. Oh, he said something? Oh, I don't know. Is that Trevor Lawrence or is this somebody else Lawrence? Or do he got on black sleeves? You know what I mean? There was a dude on the Jags. It was. Ah, and you normally click off.
I'll tell you what, Kate, challenging this guy in a close game, you are tempting fate. He got one hand on it. He gets two, it could have gone the other way.
After the incompletion, they come up on 2nd and 10.
Let's go now. 7 Pirates. 60 Vikings. 60 Vikings. Ready.
Back to the air. It's Richardson. Throw is there for Rondé Ganson. And he is stopped with authority there, but that stop came later than they'd like as he gets a good bit and that first down. Gain of 26 yards there. And that's going to give the Chargers the first down. We've set it downs for them from the 31.
Ready. Cougar 19. 70 Rangers. 70 Rangers. Let go.
Richardson now on 1st and 10. Rolling left, buying some time. And he can't escape this. The Eagles take him down. Working quickly here.
A big loss on the play. Brings up 2nd down.
Timeout taken by the Eagles. That's going to be their first. May still have 2 to work with in this final quarter. Blood in the water defensively after that sack. This offense facing 2nd and 23.
18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal.
Working from the gun, it's Richardson. Looking slant route, complete. And they get this down to the 28.
Boy, they sure found the right route at the right time to hit the soft spot in that coverage. And that slant, it goes for big yardage.
Let's see what they draw up on this 3rd and 7. To the air on 3rd and long. Completed to his running back. And he's going to be dropped with a big hit at the end of that. The effort still sets him up with a 1st and goal.
Something out of nothing, Kate. That may as well be listed on his resume because he's so good at it. Got that one near the line, and after that it was all him. Turning a modest pass into far more than a modest gain.
And he's going to have the Los Angeles touchdown. The Chargers take a 4th-quarter lead. It's an Anthony Richardson touchdown.
Let's go, Anthony Richardson.
We know you can do it in different ways in today's NFL at quarterback. Some with the brains, the processing, that anticipation and accuracy. Some could do it with their improv skills to create a play when everything breaks down. Just put on a show.
That one right down the middle. And the Chargers take a 4-point lead. Dicker all lined up and ready to put it away.
You wanted him to throw the ball? Oh, you must have had a pick lined up.
The return here.
I say you must have had a pick lined up.
Just like the 24-yard line. Eagles getting ready. Here comes 1st and 10. Now Hurts. And he put everything he's got behind it. He had it for a moment, but a great defensive play to jar it loose. Incomplete.
He caught that. I ain't gonna lie. God damn.
Trying after the play. Lets the other guy know he roughed him up and cost him that catch.
Has him on the quick hitter.
I heard you.
A very productive effort there, Brock, up to the 40-yard line. That's 16 on the pickup. And that'll be good for Philadelphia first down. McKee. He's going to push one deep down the right. And there's a man there. It's intercepted. And the Chargers, they're going to take over after his 9th interception of the season.
The Chargers take over 1st and 10 at the
Markers are reset. Here we go. Ball at the 44.
Here we go. Set. Cowboy 80.
To the air on his 1st down. Richardson. Jump off caught by his back. And they make the stop. We're going to say it about the 37-yard line.
These intermediate gains, that's the wheelhouse for these two to connect on. Start the series off well. It sure keeps the defense on its toes in case they try to load up and just simply cover the receivers.
Running out of the gun with Mitchell. He's unable to get away from that tackle. Good work by the defense. Nothing gained on 2nd down.
Made it all look so simple, didn't he? That linebacker sorting right through the traffic, finding the runner. That's instincts come to life.
Let's go. 19. Panther 60. Panther 60.
He'll throw it. Hits him on the out route. He's got his guys into the red zone before someone can force him out. Pickup of 17. And that's going to be good for an LA 1st down. Looking inside the red zone. He's just going to get rid of it.
And this is why scouts like players are closing speed, Kate. You know, once he senses the pressure, he's getting rid of that ball. It takes a player who can close quickly to get to him before it's released. It sure alters the throw.
And that tackle stops him after a solid game.
That's the defense's goal, right, Kate? Just get us to 3rd down so we can have a chance to get off the field. And that was a good adjustment on that stop in particular.
Yeah.
When the back ended up being the target, and they were able to keep him short of the sticks.
And
Don't do him like that. Well, y'all should have seen that throw I just threw just then, man. Oh, they just do it bad, motherfucker. Bro, don't do it like that, baby.
Makes a comeback that much more difficult.
You know, Kate, their offense did its part and padded the lead. Now it's up to this defense to make this two-score lead hold up and carry it across the finish line.
Dicker all lined up and ready to boot it away. His return starts at the 5. Only manages to get this back to the 20 before he's taken down. All right, working from the gun to Suggs. 1st and 10. Back to work after throwing the pin. On the move, hit it right. And the Chargers get home, and they drop him. And he's taken out of bounds behind the line. That's going to be a sack. Rough starts with this set of downs. Now 14 to go on 2nd. Putting a receiver in motion. Hurts.
This nigga caught that ball.
And some excellent work to drive them all the way up past the 30-yard line. Give him 18 yards on that play, Brock, and it gets him a 1st down. Hurts now from the gun. Buys time, rolling right. Toward the sideline, and he's got it. He's hauled out of bounds as he takes this down to the 30. It's a massive 35-yard pickup. 1st down. Operating from the gun. Here's Hurts. Going deep here for the end zone. And he makes the catch on the right sideline, but no. Oh, they call it out of bounds. The throw led him just a little bit too much.
Well, he had the space from the defender and the concentration to make a great catch. What he didn't have was enough end zone real estate. That's just a very, very exciting incompletion.
Throwing again on 2nd down. Hurts. And that was just a little bit too low to be brought in.
You know, when we were growing up in the backyard, we call them alligators. 1 alligator, 2 alligator, 3 alligator. He needed another alligator in order to get that ball off. Credit the defense for forcing the incompletion.
Now to throw. This one's caught. Smith has it. And he's going to be hauled down at the 2, and that sets up 1st and goal. From the red zone now. Thinking touchdown here, but they cannot connect. So that's going to send them back to the line for 2nd and goal.
As I watch practices today, Kate, both college and professionally, one thing is abundantly clear. Teams spend so much more time in the red zone. They know it's the money zone. And defensively, if you can force incompletions and knock it away.
And this is cut for a score, and we are not done here yet.
Okay.
Well, we all know that he's somebody they like to have working down near the end zone, Brock, and there is so many ways they know how to use him down there.
And things are constantly different down there when you're trying to defend him, which is what makes defending him so tough, borderline impossible at times. He can make the smallest little...
That could be it, folks. It's intercepted. Well, he looks maybe a little unsure of the call, Brock, and that's
You got
one
me.
try unraveled out there.
Or maybe they were just surprised by the look this defense came out in. Either way, unfortunately, not a whole lot you can do once that ball snaps. Got to find some way to make that call work.
And this kick is covered by the Chargers, and that should salt this game away. And that should just about do it, folks. They take it in for the touchdown, and that should lock up this win.
Let's go, y'all.
Much chance of pulling off the comeback, and now that they failed to recover, partner, I'd say this one officially over and done with.
They went out taking every chance they could, right? Swinging as much as possible, but you just can't have this big a deficit this late in the game. Pete Carroll likes to say, can you win a game in the 1st quarter, 2nd quarter, 3rd quarter? No. You win it when it matters in this league, and that's finishing in the 4th.
What do you think, Brock? Can we get
Oh,
two leads
yeah,
over to the
yeah.
touchdown? So let's find out. The kick is away. Brown with a return here. inside the 25. Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10. Hurts to throw. And that's incomplete. Wanted to dial up the aggressiveness there like that, but couldn't connect. 2nd down.
Makes it 2nd and 10 at the 23-yard line.
Shotgun snap for Hurts. Forced out to his right. Maybe a bit of desperation. Here's a deep shot. And that was probably their last gasp. It's intercepted. Derwin James picks it. Well, we all remember that.
Hey man, I just knocked off Zay, man. I'm going to Khalil Mack ball. Oh, I thought he ran it back on you, Jay. Ooh. He hit you with your route.